ADDIE? Instructional Systems Design by Quadara Allison. Objectives. Determine the meaning of ADDIE and how it is applied to project management. Identify the order of the instructional design process. Understand the detailed components of each phase in ADDIE. ADDIE is a process used for instructional systems design. The process can also be used as an outline for any project management scenario. ADDIE can help create effective training and instructional design tools. What does ADDIE stand for? Analyze, design, develop, implement, and evaluate. The phases of ADDIE. ADDIE can be defined as a systematic process that continues throughout the duration of a project. If a component of the project is not effective, always refer back to the evaluate phase of ADDIE and then continue the process again. Analyze. The analyze phase is the most important component of ADDIE because it determines the root cause of the performance problem. During this phase, you will need to complete a cause analysis. A cause analysis is a method used to investigate the reason for performance issues. A good cause analysis should investigate data information, consequences and rewards, resources and tools, skills and knowledge, environmental factors, and individual capacity. The main output in the design phase is to choose the appropriate intervention method based on your findings from the cause analysis. During this phase, you will begin to outline how you plan to solve the performance problem. Outputs may include, if training is the intervention of choice, determine the method, develop a timeline for completion, schedule, lesson planning and blueprinting. Note, be sure to obtain approval on all designs and planning before moving to the development stage. Develop. The develop phase is where the materials selected in the design phase are created. If training is the method of intervention, here is where content is created. Below are common outputs during this phase. Storyboards are created, content and graphics are designed, appropriate media are selected, instructional developers begin to integrate technologies. Implement. At this point, you will begin to implement your selected intervention to the appropriate audience. You may want to consider testing your project in a small pilot program and then referring back to the evaluation phase before putting the system out to the masses. Consider the following during this stage. Develop a plan for training facilitators of the project, including the curriculum, learner outcome, and delivery method. Student preparation should include testing software and registration. Preparation of course materials, including CD-ROMs and hardware, is conducted. Evaluate. The final stage of the ADDIE model is evaluate. During this stage, you will determine if the project met its objectives. One of the most common instructional evaluation methods is Donald Kirkpatrick's 4 levels of evaluation. Reaction. Did the learners provide positive feedback from the training? Learning. Did the learners gain the knowledge or skill they were supposed to? Behavior. Are learners able to transfer learned skills or behaviors to their job? Results. Was the company's overall goal impacted positively by the completion of the project? What is the phase in ADDIE where you will determine the root cause of the performance problem? Complete the sentence below by filling in the blanks. During the blank phase, you can use Kirkpatrick's 4 levels of evaluation. What is the correct order for ADDIE? ADDIE is a project management process that can only be used for instructional systems design. During this phase of ADDIE, you will begin creating materials and obtaining approval before proceeding.